Okay, we're trying to start a live stream of Train Simulator. I haven't played this in a while. I've had this game for years and years, and it seems there's always these mystery errors, out of memory errors, and unable to open vertex, and things that are there and aren't there, and you need a mod that they don't sell anymore. So I stopped a while ago out of frustration, but there's a new line here, a new mod that somebody's done. This New York Division-Bergen County line, and it's quite detailed. So we'll see how it goes. We'll start it anyways. There's not a lot of scenarios for it, so it's mostly. Just a sec. Let me move that wheel so I can see things here. That's better there. It's mostly there's a couple of passenger lines, and that's it for now. So I prefer the freight lines, but people will do other scenarios. Pretty sure as time goes on. So let's see if this will still work. I think I've got the highest video settings, and I've picked a quick drive scenario, which is this Alco S2 New Haven, which actually I think is from the Springfield Railway. Virtual. Let me get a better light so I can read. Virtual New Haven Railway Springfield. I think the mod was in with those, and I've got a 10 mixed, and I'm going from one end to the other pretty well, the route. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we can get a good FPS. So let's go. Fingers crossed. If this doesn't work, I'll go back and play on my Farm Simulator 19 or something. So, but hopefully this works. I got a can of beer. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Long time to load this game. This is a game, I think it's 10 years old anyways. The engine for this has not been optimized. I don't think they will, really. They sell a lot of DLCs for this, for different types of engines, different types of routes for different countries. They make a lot of money from that, but they don't put a lot of money into updating the base game itself. I guess they've got so much stuff out there, it'd be pretty hard to do it now. If you're interested, there's an updated version of Train Simulator, just Train Sim. Not as many routes. It's more immersion in a way that you get out, walk around, and go back, unhook an engine, and come forward and get into it again and drive away and stuff. So it's different. This Train Sim is more into the switching. There's a lot of good freight scenarios where they add and remove cargoes, things like that. So, pick up 2 cars here, move over here, drop 1, pick up another 3, move over here, then get rid of the one in the middle, by shuffling things back and forth. So, here we are. Okay. I'll show you where we are on the map, first of all. I think I did. Okay. I've set some switches. Okay, let's look here where we are on the map. So we are here. And we are going to basically, we're at Hoboken. And we're basically going to drive all the way up here to the other end of the map to Port Jervis Station. Possibly won't possibly won't do it tonight. We'll see. So, okay, we can hang out the window if we want. Let's hang out the window command. Well, that's that thing. We got a bell, which I think is this. Start the whistle. Take the brake off. This on forward. Now I'm not sure how much brake you can use on this getaway with starting. Let's check that out. Let's add a bit of brake. What I want is I want enough brake that we can slow down if need be. Oh yeah, that slows me down nicely. Maybe I can do less than 24. Let's see what happens on this. Oh, that's minimal. Well, let's run with minimal for now. Here's where we are. That's like, I think, the airplane view. Yeah. We're getting out of the station, Hoboken. It's not bad. Oh, we're down to see at 20 FPS. I think because we're in the station, I had much better FPS once I got out. $21. Turn the bell off. And we can, I think, travel up here. We'll see how this goes. We may have to go to a lesser. That's not bad. So we're leaving the yard here. We've got this. This is our consist. Bunch of rusty oil. Let's watch the speed here. I'm not sure which one is there. There's a red, a green, and a red. I think we're good. And we're 15 here. So I haven't played this game in a long time, so I won't be able to really, I probably won't be able to give a very fair evaluation, like to say, oh look, the wires are 20% better, or there's twice as many tall buildings as there used to be. The sky is better. I don't know. I probably should have started with with a sunny day, that would have helped. I should look and see which, if any, of these signals change when I go past them. Like an idea, what the hell is my signal? Red, green, and a red. Ah, the middle one was me. How the hell are you supposed to know that? Probably you know it by reading the manual, which I haven't done. Okay, we should probably bail the brakes here. See, on no brakes, nothing happens, and on a bit happens. Going through a tunnel now, Hoboken. That tunnel. So, and we will, there'll be little tiny pop-ups as we go along through the tunnel. Vents. Like this. If we were to look up, you would say, oh look. We could do it at the next one. Can we? Can we look up when we're hanging out the window? Can't hang out the window. Can't even go like that. Well then, we're doomed, aren't we? We're doomed. So. Oh yeah, this is thing, that opens the vents on the side of the engine. Pretty well no difference. I'm not sure what all these, oh that's the wiper switch. I'm not sure what this one is. It radiator valve. I guess that controls, I don't think it does anything other than just be the radiator valve. We've got lubricating oil pressure, control air. That's the oh, maybe that's the radiator vent. Maybe that's the cooling air. Oh. Oops, we're going to be speeding. Well, we're going to be speeding for this whole thing. Oh, we got it down a bit. I was too busy. Okay, so let's close this thing and see if the temperature goes anywhere. It's just at 180. Okay. So we're passing industries, nicely detailed industries. These are the trees, the two-dimensional trees of Train Simulator. I mean, they're okay, but when you've driven in ATS, no, Truck Simulator or Farm Simulator, these are a little sad. Okay, did that temperature change? It did, it went up a bit. Okay, so let's... there are water controls, you know. Let me just, I'm intrigued now. Let me just, let me go to the database here for the game. And I just want to see if I can find, let's see, Steam Games, Steam Apps, Common, Railworks, Manuals, English, VNHA Springfield Line Manual, and let me look at the S2. There's a detailed startup procedure if I wanted to do that. There is. Just looking through the controls here. Could have fooled me. What's our temperature look like? It's hard to tell. I'll have to play with this sometime. Maybe it's something I can futz around with. 40? Oh, okay. Now these are the things, these are the vents that I open or close. And there's a radiator valve, but they're labeled radiator top and radiator bottom, I believe. Radiator valve in, radiator valve out. It doesn't say which way. I would assume that would be that way, and that way would be in and out, get the water flowing through the radiator. Let's see what happens when I do that. See if the temperature goes down at all. Right. So we can look here on the map to see where we're going. We're here. We've headed up on here, we've headed up here, and now we're heading off here onto this line, and then it's going to be a nice long run, I believe. Oh, should have done a whistle there. Howdy, Taz. How you doing, my friend? I'm a New York-Bergen County line. Starts from Hoboken and goes north. Good. Glad you're good. Not sure who else is on. Not many, I don't think, but we'll see. We'll see if there's people watch this after. Maybe. Oh, I should have taken that brake off. Should have bailed off the brake because we're not going very fast, are we? Ah. Flashing green means, I believe it's a proceed with caution. Maybe not. Let's put a brake on here. And let's take that off. Ah, yeah, that one is enough to slow me down. So we're going across some river. This is a very accurate. Saw that we all liked the picture on the load count. I don't know, guys. Did you people see anybody on here see the picture in the load count? Oh, you mean in the farm simulator? Yes, I wonder what you're talking about. It's a nice little shack there, eh? That thing there. Lift bridge. No, you don't really mean on Discord. You mean for the farm? Yes. Hey, Devin. I'm doing good, Devin. I'm doing a train simulator. I haven't done one in ages. It's a frustrating game because it's an old game and it dies often. So but I wanted to try this new map. A map mod, basically. A new route that somebody added. New York Division from Hoboken up through Bergen County. I think it's about a 100-mile route. So he lives in the area. It's been years in the making. Now the limitation is you're still stuck with the hokey representation of things in Train Simulator. But given the limitations, she's done a great job. Look at this, we're going through this marsh. He's done a lot of detail in shrubbery and stuff. Buildings off in the detail, and then big off the detail. Buildings detailed off in the distance. Oh yeah, let's just take this brake off so we can go faster. The problem too is we got this tiny little engine here. I was just trying to find one that worked. I was having trouble finding an engine that would work with this. This one works, but it's a switcher. It'll get there. Right? It's just not going to rocket me back in the seat. So yeah, so doing good. Sunday, went out and visit my son and his wife and the kids. Everybody was, it was a pretty quiet visit. He was asleep, she was half asleep. Matt got up, came upstairs and had a coffee, and then Megan was sort of dozing off. We sat outside for a while and chatted. They've bought a house and sold a house in the last couple of weeks and packed an awful lot of stuff. Got rid of a lot of things, got things in storage. So they could stage the house nicely, so a lot of work. So my FPS is okay, but it seems to drop. And I might have to do, I think I've set to highest settings. Instead of the highest settings in the graphic settings in game. And I should probably be set to high. Nice horn in this. Here's the inside. Oh yeah, how's our temperature now that we've opened that vent? Who knows? I'll have to look on the, it may tell me on a bit. It may tell me on the forum. I can look up this Alco S2. See, I gotta go to FPS. Just drops occasionally. Maybe when it's loading a new segment or something. A lot of detail in the town here. I think that's our problem. Coming to a just like to warn people when I go through, but I guess I didn't really need that brake set, did I? Should have gone like that. Was there, oops. What the hell did I do? Oh, I pushed the wrong button. That's what I did. I meant to push Come on now. Continue. This button. Just want to see if there's a whistle sign. Who knows? EJ Tower, Central Avenue, Patterson Avenue. The map for this is an overlay done in Google Earth, which gives you an idea of how accurate he's done this. There's another one. I didn't see any signs. I know possibly they haven't modeled signs. He may not have modeled whistle signs, or he may have modeled the absence of whistle signs deliberately because they often restrict whistles in built-up areas. You know, if there's a lot of traffic going through and a lot of trains and a lot of people, people may just say, you know, we've got a level crossing with lights and everything. Oh, we'll deal with it. We'll sign this waiver. Now I'm gonna have to look at the weather and the season I picked. I wonder if I picked fall. What do you think, my friends? We are trying to go fast. I'm really looking forward to when people start doing freight scenarios along here. Because I mean, look at them. You know, look at the detail. There's all these little. Oops. You know, all these places we can have freight done and stuff like this. You know, pick up something here and drop it here and go back here, and there's one, sorry. There's one scenario so far that has you pick up. Yeah, I don't see those whistle things, so I'm not going to worry about it, I think. There is one scenario that I've seen. There's one other that I can't get to work, but it might be an old version of Bergen, this map. But there's one that has you all down at the Hoboken end, and you're shuffling around a bunch of passenger cars. So it's, you know, pick up 2 here, put them here, then drop here, pick up 3, drop 3, pick up 4, drop 1. This sort of thing. So. Yeah, Port Jervis is 80 miles away. ETA 12:49, and it's ETA is 2 hours from now. I'm not sure how fast the game time goes. I suspect it's 2 hours from here. I think when you do a quick drive, you get, you know, high ball all the way through. But let's do a save anyways, in case something goes wrong. I think you get like a green light. The game just sets a green light for you all the way through. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Let's do a save. And let's do a quit for now. And can we do a resume? We'll do a resume of the game. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Oh, we're set for autumn and a clear day. Okay. Oh, we have to wait again now, don't we? But I wonder if we could have done autumn and a sunny day. I think I want to do that if I can. If you'll bear with me, folks, although, geez, it takes an awful lot of time to start this game. Bear with me and I'll restart the game, and then I'll go back out to that same menu and I'll see if I can change it to autumn but a sunny day. Just so we can appreciate sun and shadows and sort of the dynamic lighting and stuff that's in the game. There's some. It's not great. It's not like what they've added for ATS, but you know, it's there. Okay, we can do this. Now we're going to go quick drive. I'm going to change it to funny. No, it was clear. It was clear. One would think that clear meant lack of cloud, since there is a cloud app option, a fog option. Foggy might be interesting. And there's spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Winter's kind of boring. Winter just covers everything with white. Not a lot of detail. You probably get a better FPS. Right? Oh. didn't hear any crossing going there. Going getting. How come? What's this thing? Oh, that's just an overpass. Getting up at speed, aren't we? But yeah, if I was going to do this again, I would do it with a bigger engine. I was just picking something that worked. I'd had a few that hadn't worked. I'm not sure why. And part of the issue is where you start from. I think you have to start from a place that has a compatible length for your for the manifest there, for your consist. One of these is the headlight. That one. Yeah. Excuse me. We are coming up to Broadway Fair Lawn. Look here on the map, we are here, wherever that is. We're coming up to Fair Lawn Portal. I'm not really sure what it means by portal, but it sounds very space-oriented, doesn't it? Going through a portal. Oh yeah, what are the other buttons? This is 4. Yeah, this one is. Oh. 5 is... Oh, 5 is interesting. What the hell is button 5? Passenger view. Oh, 5 is looking out the back of the caboose. 6 is coupler view. 7 is up here in the looking in the sky. 7 is like that, and 8 I think is 7 is a yard view, and 8 is sky view or whatever. That looks kind of nice with the autumn view. I like the brown edges. The hell was that about? Oh yeah, let's look at my temperature and see what our temperature's doing here, if anything. Same, so I have no idea what that does. So it's the alcohol. Radiator in, radiator out. Well, maybe it's this thing. Maybe it's the heater. Maybe it's the heater for the cabin temperature. Yellow. Is that a yellow? I think it was a yellow. I think we're running yellows. 50, 60, there's a 25 up here. tab takes me to the other side, does it not? Or maybe the arrow does. Yeah. The arrow just moves me around the cab. I think we got just under the line. Probably because we are... Yeah, because we're changing lines. That's all. Well, because we changed lines. So what time is it? 9. Oh, we could have a couple hours here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So here's where we are on the route. I'll show you another picture. I'll show you the route first. It goes from down here at Hoboken all the way up to this end. Well, I mean, there's a lot of places on it. This end here is PO 40, PO cylinder. I think this is port. PO yard Cripple East. I don't have a good map of this really. There is a there's a Google Earth map. I should ask the developer if he's got a interim map, a map that shows. I'm not sure if the Google Earth map corresponds to the labels that are labeled here on the map itself. Maybe. Maybe not. Am I on Windows 11? No, I'm not. Is Windows 11 out? Oh. Nope. My understanding now there are some limitations. I think there's I don't know. There's a couple of security things that you need for Windows 11. I don't know if I have them. Probably. I may have to upgrade my CPU for Windows 11. I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter because I want to upgrade my CPU this summer anyways. Right now there's if I bring my computer into my repair shop to get it updated, there's a mandatory 5-day quarantine because of COVID. I really don't want my system gone for an extra 5 days just sitting there. So I think I'm going to wait another couple of weeks till we get to our next phase, and I think then I can just bring it in, leave it a couple of days, and get upgraded to whatever the better CPU is. So I'll just say I may or may not need to upgrade my CPU for Windows 11. But I want to upgrade it anyways. I think that's the weak link in my setup right now. I think it's an i5. I don't know. You can look at my channel. Look at my Twitch channel there, and it will tell you it'll tell you what my setup is. Uh, 50, 60, so a lot of 50s, 60s, but so I gather you are on. I guess Edvard, you are on 11. Are you Edvard? Are you on 11? I'm in no rush to get on 11 because it seems whenever Windows brings out a new oh, Miniman, looks like the developer of this is just gave a comment on Steam. It looks like it's saying great. Usually what happens, I mean, for those of us that started off when Windows, what the hell was Windows? Remember, through Windows 3.1, whatever Windows started off on. DOS, I guess it started off. Every time there's an upgrade to improve things, everything falls apart for a while. There's security issues, there's all sorts of disasters. And then, okay, here's the stable version of Windows. So, I'll have to say I'm certainly in no hurry, but so if you check out this game, I noticed I picked autumn. I also picked clear for the weather. It is clear, but the little icon implied it would be sunny. Oh, here's another. Now, I'm not seeing any reminders to blow the whistle. It's possible because they were left off. It's possible that they are not required in this area because it's built up and they don't want people blowing whistles. Don't know. Oh, maybe the developer doesn't know. Let me just check to see where my Steam is. Maybe the developer needs a note here. Just give him a little note there where I am. I was streaming on Steam a few weeks ago, and now it seems like whenever I go in there to update the titles and that, it's like there's an error, and I'm not sure what the error is. One of those things to Google. You know, you get some kind of error, so you Google that error, and you find, 10 other people saying, oh yeah, I got that too. Yeah. And then 2 of them will say they fixed it by rebooting their PC, and 2 more will say they fixed it by turning their screen upside down, and 2 more, 2 more will say that, oh, they downloaded a whole new set of drivers. That's 6. 4 people will tell you what the real fix is. These trees seem to be in space. They were. Where am I? I am here. It's past whatever that thing is. Somebody's logistics, but yeah. Definitely had trees hanging in space there. Ooh, and an FPS hit there for sure. So, I don't know, I'm set for highest. If anybody has suggestions as to what to set your board for, your settings for in Train Sim 2021, or whatever this is, let me know. I just use the basic settings and set it to highest. Possibly high would be good. I think my just get my. I realized I probably should pop a screen up there. And see. No, the CPU load is. Sorry, every time I go out of this screen, I halt the game. Railworks 42%. Oh, okay, so we're not overloaded. CPU is okay. 45, 40%. It's orange, whatever, in Task Manager, but not gnarly looking. A little late there. Here's another one coming. That's the timing you're supposed to have. The last one is supposed to be as you're going through the crossing. See, Miniman. How are you doing, Miniman? I realized that I was thinking these don't look very green, and I realized, oh yes, I'd picked autumn. I'd also picked clear, and I haven't seen any sun, so I'm not sure why the quick drive did that, but working on the manual. Yes, I was going to ask if there would be some sort of map that, I know you've got a map that is Google Earth. So I was wondering if there was a map that linked these things to where they are on Google Earth. Even these portals. Where are these portals? Just to yeah, it's a summer cloudy guy. It's okay. That's what you're working on. Excellent news. So my FPS is, like you see, 50, 52, and occasionally it is. Those are for AI trains. Okay. It's just hard to tell when you're looking at the map at this thing. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell where you are in relation to the Google map. But oh yeah, but I do zoom in, but to see, that doesn't really help me. Like I don't. Whoops. So I can zoom in, but Mawa platform. I don't know where Mawa. I don't know where Mawa platform is. There is a Mawa platform. I guess it's in downtown Mawa. My other question was whistles. I don't see a lot of signs saying whistle, like a lot of those little white things with a W on them. But I'm wondering if they don't use them in this area because they don't want the trains blowing their whistle every time they come to a crossing. See, then we got to drop 11, 12 FPS, chunk, chunk, chunk. I'm set to highest in the basic settings of the game. See, now here's a crossing here. I have not seen any W signs. Sorry, it's not a crossing. But yeah. No, 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 no. It's an overpass. No, don't mind. Whoops. Let's just drop these brakes in. What is our speed here? 30? It's hard to tell. It was 30. Okay, I'll look carefully for the next crossover because I have not seen any W signs. So we're going here. Whoops. Going here, center player. We're going through a yard at Suffam. Sulpham? Yeah, 30 reflects the crossover speed. It's just they were jammed in so close together. I couldn't see that there was a 30, but I suspected there was. Yes, there was. That's usually what happens. Oops. Got a bit of spin. SUF. So I'm driving this switcher engine, which is kind of cool. It's got this thing that opens and closes the radiator, which may affect this. This seems to go higher when you're driving fast. There's also this radiator control. There's a radiator valve in and radiator valve out. It's hard to get at the signal, but yeah, trust me, that's what it says. And that might be just for this heater here, but I don't know whether you turn it on and off, whether it makes any difference or not. Ah, Big Long Dong is there. New York Division-Bergen County. Thank you, Big Long Dong. Glad to see you're back again, my friend. Big Long Dong is a regular visitor and hoster of my stream. So there's a link, my friends, there's a link to the mod done by Minerman146. I like the way in the game cars spawn and disappear. It's been a while. I'm doing well, my friend. It's I've had my both COVID shots. Last a week ago on Monday, I had it was 2 weeks since my last shot, so I have been able to get out and mix with people. I haven't really done much more than usual. It's going to be maybe by the time everybody has shots, we'll be able to, I'll be able to go inside my local pub and stand there and sit in my corner of the bar and have people all packed around me at tables. But technically, maybe I'll be able to do that. I may not want to do that. I may want to do that ever. We may have changed our social behavior permanently. I know I have modified my friends list. I have friends who have been quite vociferous about strongly anti-vax, anti-science. I mean, I'd already got some people that were pro-dictator, have gone ages ago. I'm at the age where rather than try to engage extremists in conversations to try to convert them, change them, get them to see different sides, I just give up. So I like drinking at home. Exactly. Well, I my local though, and I had to move. I moved in October. I was 5 minutes from a nice little pub, and now I'm 15 or 20 minutes. Still doable. The little place, I had a corner of the bar I sat at, just by the window. People would come in. They'd say, "Oh, Mike, sorry, I'm just saving your seat here. Go, no, sit down, sit down." I sit down in the corner. It was a seat nobody minded me taking because it did not have a view of any of the TVs. They had a couple of big TVs for sports. I was not interested in watching sports, so I was happy to give them up. Concrete block suspended in the air. Oh, okay. Is it a virtual block? Should I stop and try to go around, or is it just a concrete block? Thanks for the heads up. Okay, see, here's a crossing, and I did not see anything saying. Oh, that concrete block. Heads up. It was on the right? Okay. I guess that was an option I hadn't considered, that they are there, and I just haven't been looking close enough. Yeah, that one. That concrete block. I thought you meant like it was going to be like a little building block, like a cinder block, like you use for building basements or something. Oh, there's going to be a little cinder block. No. The platform. See, crossing. Did I see that one? I did not see a little. I did not see a sign. And I don't see one in the other side coming that way. let's ride in here for a while. So this is perhaps a slightly underpowered choice for this. I was trying to get the quick drive to work, and I was having problems. I think sometimes when you restart the game, default of the game is to restart in non-64-bit mode, so sometimes I got burned with that, but rarely. Mostly it was just maybe pick an engine and a consist and not start at the right place. Because there's 3 different places at O1 and Hoboken. There's 3 different sidings to start on. And maybe it's just that you need one that has enough room for the consist. Don't know. Okay, see? We're coming up to a crossing. Oh, there it is. Okay. I usually just cheat and use a handbrake. Yeah, there it is there. Now that I know what they look like, I think I was looking for different a white, you know, like a more white, less black or something. You know, like different maps, different games have slightly different, and you get it in your head. You're looking for a particular thing, and your brain says, nope, that's not exactly what I'm looking for. I use a keyboard, Big Long. I use a keyboard for this. There are controllers. There are controllers for Train Simulator that have a... I've seen them, they have like just 2. You have like a throttle and then a brake. Like just 2 levers, and then a bunch of buttons that you can map. You can probably get them that are like this too, that have like a, you know, the throttle, the reverser, and the brake all in one. There's the train brake. This is the something brake. This is something locomotive brake. This is the gas. Where's the reverser? Oh, there's the not sure which of this one is. I know we're going up a hill. So if I do this again, maybe I'll put a... maybe I'll see if I can do one of my Canadian CP. I probably won't do it again, but maybe I'll do it with a CP locomotive. Although some of them, I'll have to make sure, some of them have good brakes and some of them have very annoying brakes. I think the CP actually is not bad because I've used it on the Canadian Mountain. Whoop. I've used the CP on the Canadian Mountain and I've done okay. I think it's the ES44 or 44AC, maybe it's called. Oh, and my beer's gone. You know what that means? It means that it's probably time for a bio break and get a glass of wine. So let me just, I'll show people where we are. I'll show people what we have. We got this rusty things. We've got a, this is the one. This is the one that was the back of the caboose, which is kind of cool. We are center player here, and we are heading way up there. So shit, sorry, we went off. The most went off screen. Oh well, probably a good reason for me to get up and get some wine and do a bio break. So do the same, my friends. Get a snack, get a break. Yes, refill. And but yes, I'm enjoying this map, Mannerman. I got 40 miles to go. Well, I definitely need more wine. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll finish it, but I'll try to finish it. How long's 45 miles gonna take me yet? Well, work it out, Gramps. If you're doing 30 miles an hour, it's gonna take you a while. If you're doing 70, you'll do good. So, I'll be right back, my friends. Okay, my friends. That button.